All right, Coach. Just start off opening comments. Absolutely huge win. Great win to finish the year off with. Just kind of walk us through how big of a contest this was. Just a big day for you.
No, good. First of all, want to thank a lot of Coach Alexander and just think he's a good person and represents that program well. But very, very, very proud of our program. Okay, we've had two tough losses. Three losses by 11 points. Okay, and so that's one thing we talked about all week. How do you find those 11 points? How do you find them? And it's in all the details. This team has played hard every week. Every week. Okay, I've really been amazed with different deals. Spring season, they could have laid down multiple injuries on defense, guys. I think what we have 6 or 7 offensive linemen, been out, and today, Crew came in there for Gavin. Didn't have Donnell today, so very proud of this football team. Good win for us. We talked about going into that game, Alex, that, okay, this is the first game for next season. Yeah, this is for a Sergeant York trophy. All right, I don't know where that daggum thing stays. I think those are some strange rules, but, we got our 2 wins worth. And, but this is game 1 of the fall. And so great taste in our mouth and proud of the kids. And, we're certainly going to enjoy this win. And that's what I thought we would be throughout the season. And so we have certainly good taste to go into the summer, Alex.
Kind of pulled that trick play out of your hat early, and I think that kind of got that monkey off your back a little bit, so to say. Kind of took some pressure off of you a little bit and got the kind of engine moving a little bit, so to say. Do you think that sparked your ball club today? You guys scored a season high 40 points and a ton of offense. Was that a big momentum?
No, it was. That was a deal to where, last week we had struggles in the red zone. We get one more touchdown in the red zone last week, 3 of 6, right? We're 4 and we got 4 wins this season. So that was traditional. I knew first time we got in the red zone, the left hash, dug that one out of the closet this week, and freshman. Fresh did a nice job throwing catch to Peyton Logan. And no, you're right, it did. Especially, when you score on a trick play and it's a young player, it makes the play. It really does give you a spark on that sideline, like you said. And, a little bit of bummer missing the PAT, but the spark was lit, and we kind of rode that for a while.
You talked about big plays too, and it seems like all afternoon you guys had – a couple of 19-yard plays, but you had a 50-yard play, another 40-yarder, a 30-yarder. It seemed like big play after big plays, too. Those kind of sparked your team as well.
No, they did. I mean, last week, longest play was 35 yards against a heavy man coverage team. And now you got Donnell out. So, proud of Kevin and Richie and the touchdown they made, and Colton Dow, we got the ball in his hands some. And I was proud of the, schematically we did a good job because, they were rolling coverage over to Colton's side, that single receiver side, but when they blitz, they're a man blitz team, and we were able to get him some speed sweeps and get him on a little crossing route. And, Colton made some big plays running the football. So, no, that was good. It's fun when it works the way you practice it, and good execution on our players' part.
Coach John, 3 touchdowns, no turnovers, very efficient, 22 for 31. How would you grade him today and this offense as a whole?
By far it's his best game. Very clean. I think there was maybe one throw I'd like to see him get back. But he played very clean. We had a good week in the quarterback room of knowing what to expect and had them ready for all the different situations and the blitzes. And I thought he handled it well. And, and the plan was to not put our tackles in a bind and stay out of them long down and distances. And, and in order to do that, right, you got to convert on some of those shots on first down. And we were able to do that, and proud of us. Got over 100 yards in the rushing game. Played a lot of players today. Played 2 young quarterbacks. Got them a little taste of it. So, great program win. I'm excited to get to September.
Defense forced 3 turnovers. How big was their play today, holding them shut out for basically 39 minutes?
Yeah, very proud of them. Very proud of them. Coach Pelise, our defense coordinator, did a great job. Look at the stats, Alex. And Tennessee Tech was 1 of 14 on third down. You know, you're going to win the game when a team goes 1 of 14, and then when your offense is 8 of 15, over 50%. So, you know, and you get 3 turnovers, you don't turn one up. I mean, you know, unlike the statistics lied last week, except for the red zone, you know, these told the truth of the you know, the good game that our players played.
You guys blocked 6 kicks this year, led the country in that. How big is that to be able to focus on your special teams, to be able to, you know, it makes teams not be able to lay up on special teams, knowing that your guys are going to come after it?
Well, you know what, we treat that as that's our defense. That's totally on. That's a credit to our defensive staff, Coach Polizzi. You know, when I hired him, I said that, you know, one things that besides scoring defense, the next thing that my expectations are is when teams line up to kick. All right, whether it's a PAT or a field goal, it's a defensive play. And he really took that to heart and coaches it, and our players buy into it. And no, that's good. That's a great vibe for your football team when you're able to get a hand on one of those.
Last question. One of the only detriments of potentially playing in the spring was you may not have been able to get as many young guys reps. Today, you were able to really get a lot of guys action in the fourth quarter. You were able to play 2 quarterbacks, a bunch of skill position players, especially on the offensive side, even a bunch of guys on the defensive end too. How big were able to get those guys game reps in an OVC contest in the fourth quarter?
Well, it'll pay off for us down the road. The trade-offs are this. They got to go into a game, and I was very pleased with Isaiah Gibbs. I thought he ran hard. I was very proud of him, a second-year player for us. But it's game reps compared to when you're the third-team guy, you don't get very many practice reps during the week as you're getting ready for a game, unlike if you're in the spring and you were playing in a spring game. So, you know, so there's trade-offs of it. The benefit is you've been in a game in a uniform, you know, and the statistics count. The bad side is I wish I could have got those kids more reps during the practice week as they were, you know, second, third team. So we'll see how it plays out in the fall.